crazy on that, all right? Now, I want you guys to take a look at the screen for a minute, okay? In a moment, I'm going to ask you to sketch this, but I want you to have an understanding. One of the things that I had a pet peeve when I was in college, I had a teacher taught design, and they never explained what I was supposed to have at the end. So I never knew how to get my good grade. I wanted to have the best art, so I want to show you guys the ultimate thing that you're doing with your sketch. Now, I've given it to you in your handout, but I want to show you guys something completely different also here, okay? I'm going to lock those, make me a new layer, and put it as example. Okay, I'm just going to wing this. Can you guys see over here? Nope, that's not going to work. Can't really, let's see, can I zoom in now maybe? Nope. Alright, I was trying to zoom in over here, but there's something really small. It's called, there's the rectangle or the shape tools. Have any of you played with those in Illustrator already?
Yeah.
Some of you have. We
Doug,
played with the sphere. Yes, sir.
Do you mean to set up your scroll really quick to zoom in or not?
If you want.
If it's going to be too much of an interruption, no big deal. So I can do it later.
I just want you guys to know the shape tool. You guys know, can you find the shape tool? It's on there. It usually comes up as the rectangle, but there's that little circle. If you hold it, we can come up with circles, rounded rectangles, ellipses, polygons, stars, things of that nature. This is what I've done, and I'm going to try and do this really fast, okay? So hang in with me. Watch this if you've never done it. If you're really curious to see what in the world you're doing or what you want to do, here's where we're rolling with this, okay? So I'm going to go in. I'm going to get rid of the outline. Going to do the selection, select off of it. This is going to be kind of the chest area for my character, all right? Then I'm going to take and I'm going to do a rounded rectangle, and I'm just going to kind of pretend that's going to be his arm right about to the sleeve as if he had short sleeves, kind of like me there. If I go over here and I hover at the corner, I think most of you know this, we can turn it, and then that keeps wanting to make a copy for me, but I don't want to do that at the moment. I can then put it in here and create it in that manner, all right? Now, in theory, I should come over here, click the new layer, and do left arm for every shape so I know where it is, and open this up and make that rectangle in there. I'll show you that I did that. For this example, I'm going to just fly through this really fast. Alright, so then I'm going to take that, and I'm going to then I'm going to create another piece. This one I'm going to I'll do the round rectangle again. I'm going to make this a little skinnier for kind of from the elbow down to the hand. I'll have some fun. I'll make it yellow. I'll make a yellow character. Or, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Simpsons first thing. I'm thinking Sesame Street. Because I like Sesame Street more than The Simpsons. And then I'm going to put that behind there, so I'm just going to do the shortcut real quick. You can go up to Object, Arrange, Send to Back if you want to. I use the shortcut. If you're wondering what the shortcuts are on stuff, when you hover over it off to the side, it will actually tell you what the keys are. So the shortcut for Object, Arrange to Back, Bring to Front or back and forth is the command and your brackets. Left and right bracket will bring it to the front or back fast. Using Shift will send all the way to the back or all the way to the front if you do that correctly, quick. Okay? So then for the hand, check this out. I can use the ellipse tool, make a circle. I can hit I for, if you guys want to know these shortcuts, you can write them down. I for the selection for the color, and I can click into it. Okay? I can then use again, just using shapes so far is all I'm doing. I can use my rounded rectangle tool again. I have a finger now. Woohoo! Make it just like that. That's going to be my thumb. Okay, now I'm going to copy and paste that little guy again. I'm going to rotate it. That's going to be my finger. I just want you guys to see how simple this is, okay? Copy, paste, make it again. If you guys know how to do this already, go ahead and start sketching your basic idea out. You can sketch while I'm sharing with you. I'm going to keep showing you this for you that do not, but I want you to ultimately, all of you, have your sketch. Think about basic shapes. I'm going to get to the face here in a second. I know it would kill me to have to watch all of this exactly. I'll let you know here in a second. Okay, now here's the thing. You could do this again if you want, but I want to show you guys a trick. If you want to know, you do not have to create that arm again. Check this out. I'm going to take my selection tool, clicking over in the corner, or you can hit the letter V and it will give it to you. I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to select everything of the arm, leaving the body empty. It's now all selected. I'm going to now hit Command C for copy, Command V. It's still grouped. If I hit Command G, that's grouped. And then I'm going to right click on it, and the word transform, potentially, it might be a little different because this is an older piece, but you can get to transform and then reflect. It's going to give you an option here. I'm going to go vertical. And now I have my other arm. It's that simple. I have an arm. It took me a little bit of time to make that hand, but now I have both arms there ready to go. For the pants or the body part of it down low, I can put a little tiny square or rectangle, make it dark blue, put it behind the shirt on that, select it. What was that? You know what? No, what it is I have the example, the rectangle, I'm on a different layer. Alright, now it did it. And then I'm just going to make some more just basic little shapes. Make some rectangles for legs, rectangles for legs. I'm going to just keep it simple. You can go as complex or as whatever you want. I'm going to give it some orange type shoes. Copy and paste. Command V, bring it down. I'm going to make a simple head with just a circle or not. We can make a rounded rectangle. Keep it going rectangle, that's fine. Using the ellipse tool, I can make some circles. Copy and paste that shape, make it smaller by holding shift at the corner, bring it down, change it to black, and he's conflicted. So what happens if I want to change it to orange really quickly? I can select all of these here, go over to my eyedropper tool, select it, now they're orange. Eyedropper tool, whoops, got the arm in there. Oh, that's because I'm grouped, ungroup, shift command G. Eyedropper tool. Already starting to see a personality just by adding some eyebrows here. Make a circle, or not. Keep thinking it is the circle, but it's not. Ellipse tool. I I do want to show you this. I don't think we've done this particular trick before. You may have in some of the tutorials, but I want to show you this little thing here. This is kind of cool. If you want to combine your shapes or create something, this is what I do for a lot of the mouths and things like that I've created. For the shapes that I did for the library. I don't know if you can see that or not. All these little mouths and stuff, this is all basic shapes, and I got paid $500 to design this each of these panels. But this shapes one, literally you all could do very simply. But I had to do these complex ones as well. But the way I created these things was once I created the eyes, I had never drawn these type of eyes before, but I saw how the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle eyes were created, and I thought that was interesting, so I went and borrowed that style of just the eyeball. So what I did to create some of these shapes, like for the mouth, going to turn it like a pink color, stereotypical of a tongue. Now check this out. If I take it and I put it right over here, over top of that, well, let me do it this way so I can create. I'm going to copy and paste that circle because that's the inside of the mouth, okay? Then I'm going to place this tongue right where I want it. I'm going to put it atop.
Guys, make sure you're watching this trick. This is a really nifty little trick you're going to need.
This is something I honestly learned from G last year. I've learned so much just by working with you all. So this right here, this is called the Shape Builder tool, okay? You click on that, and then if we can zoom in here. I'll back the truck up because it was harder to see on that. Alright, so basically I put it where I want it. Okay, I'm going to select them both. Go over there. There's something called the Shape Builder tool. You could also do a shift letter M for mom, and it will pull up. And then if you notice, there's like a little mesh that's kind of going over top of it. If I hold Option down, it will then say